Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are dealing with leading coefficients and degrees. Okay, you might ask yourself, what are those things? Okay, so we have this problem, okay, which is 3x squared minus 2x to the fourth minus 7 plus x to the third. Okay. Now that we have this problem, always put them in order. Okay. When you're looking for a leading coefficient, a leading coefficient is, if you still don't know, because you probably learned it Algebra 1, okay? You haven't really covered it here, but a leading coefficient is a number that has a variable that has the highest exponent. The reason why is because that one goes in the front. So in this problem, let's look for the one that has the most or the biggest number in the exponent. Notice that this one has a 2, this one has a 4, there's no number, no variable here, and there's the 3. Okay? The biggest one would be 4. So our leading coefficient would be negative 2x to the fourth. Okay? Then we do the second one, which in this case is x to the third plus x to the third. So we're done with this one. We're done with this one. The next one, square, right? After 3, 4, 3, 2. So we have plus, because there's no number, nothing in the front. So 3x squared. And then finally, if it doesn't have a variable, remember, if it doesn't have a variable, remember that the name of that is a constant, okay? The constant always goes at the end of your equation. Minus 7, which is a constant. So the leading coefficient here is here, okay? Now that we have it in order, so if it's asking us what are the degrees and leading coefficient. In this case, the degree would be 4 because it's the biggest one. The leading coefficient would be negative 2. Okay? So a leading coefficient, negative 2, the highest degree is 4. Okay? That's it. That's all we're doing. All we have to do is put them in order from biggest degree all the way to the constant. Okay? So from leading coefficient to the constant, make sure you start off with the biggest exponent first. Then you tell me which one's the degree, what's the biggest degree, and what is the leading coefficient. Okay? So here is your assignment for today. Alright guys, so your assignment for today is, we have 3x to the fourth plus x or 6x to a third minus x squared plus 12. Okay? Put it in order. If it's not in order already, tell me which one's the leading coefficient, which one's the leading degree. Okay? The same for the second problem, which is 100 minus 5x third plus 10x to the 7th. Okay? Again, make sure you put them in order. Tell me which one's the biggest or the leading coefficient and the biggest exponent. Okay? Make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video, and I'll be waiting for your email.